Hello everyone, welcome to Story Time. My name is Charles Xuan and I'm a storytelling sales coach. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by clicking the subscribe button and share it with somebody that can benefit from this video. Now, last week, Sunday, we decided to spend the day and spend the morning in nature. So we went on a mountain bike and trail park. Now, during our first 7-kilometer hike, there were plenty of joggers that ran past us along the way. And majority of them were between 20 and 30-year-olds. Now, they were young, fit, and wore the latest shoes, and they all seemed to fit the description of the trail runner. Now, it reminds me of the story of Cliff Young, a 61-year-old potato farmer that ran in the 1983 ultra marathon race in Australia. Now, before I start, I want you to think of what is the conventional wisdom in your business or industry that everybody sticks to. And could that conventional wisdom cost you innovation or even worse, profitability? Now let's get back to the Cliff Young story and how he became a folk hero in Australia by beating the odds. So in 1983, runners took part in the Sydney to Melbourne ultramarathon, and it's a grueling 875-kilometer race. And as expected, there were top athletes between 20 and 40-year-olds, and they all had sponsored clothes and shoes, and they certainly looked the part. And then there was Cliff Young, the 61-year-old potato farmer that wore gumboots and overalls and didn't really run. He pretty much shuffled along the way, and they call it the Cliff Young shuffle. You can actually Google it. So picture that for a second. So as expected, he was dead last on the first day by being more than 6 k's behind. And conventional wisdom says that you run for 18 and you rest for 6 and you repeat. That's what all the runners did, including Cliff. So Cliff went to bed at midnight on the first night, intending to sleep for 5 hours so he can get up and have some food, be on the road by 6 a.m. However, instead of setting the alarm for 5 a.m., it was set for 2 a.m. by accident because his assistant didn't have his glasses on. So, at 2 o'clock in the morning, when the alarm went off, Cliff woke up, put on his shoes, and started shuffling along. And because of this accident and this head start, he was able to catch up and end up leading the pack. And other runners would catch up to him significantly during the day. No surprise. However, they never changed their routine because they did not think Cliff could keep up with such little sleep. Now, here's where Cliff beat the odds. He didn't stop. He kept going on 2 hours of sleep per night. And in the end, Cliff set a record by winning over 10 hours. Before we go, I want you to think of the following. Number 1, are you being limited by certain beliefs? Number 2, what assumptions are you making in your industry? And thirdly, could there be any accidental discovery if you change your routine slightly? That's your challenge for today. Till next time.